Welcome back. We're on match point. compLexity needs just one more game to become our Black Ops 2 Throwback champions. They're playing with a mixed roster. Normally it was Crim6 filling in on this squad. They had Karma also a little bit earlier in the year, and Rambo, Ray, and John filling in for TP, who is also missing this evening.
Yeah, but all those players traveling, so they could make it. Plus, I don't even think Crim has a 360. He broke it. Threw it out a window.
Hit it with a hammer a bunch of times. Launched it. But on the other end, OpTic Gaming, they had Merc, Big Timer, Scump, and they brought back JCap, who's filling in for Nadeshot on the original roster, and it's been a fantastic series. Earlier, it was going back and forth, compLexity able to kind of take the lead. Round 11, search and destroy on Express. Rambo hits the ace. That was kind of the beginning of the tide turning in their favor.
Yeah, and like the round before that, he misses every shot on the player sitting still on top of the train. So now momentum definitely in favor of compLexity. After that CTF on raid where OpTic ended the game, compLexity were able to answer again on that Yemen hardpoint where OpTic, I mean, I'm not too sure what happened. They had control of that church hardpoint, and then 2 pushes from compLexity. They lose control after that.
We're going into game number, what do we got here? Uh-oh, well, killing on the teams. compLexity not ready for this one quite yet.
It should be game 8.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
5-2.
My math ain't so good, especially late at night. All right, I'm looking through here, and I'm trying to see what host we have left. It's going to be...
Should have 1 more compLexity host and 3 more OG. So
this is OG's host, and they wanted to test the connection, I believe. Okay. Earlier, they're having Scump host. Yeah. Merc was the one complaining, Scump's own teammate, about Scump's host. That's when they ended it on the previous CTF on raid. So now I wonder, will they switch up the host here to have something that's a little bit better for their East Coast friends?
We could always host
from LA.
I mean, we got some pretty good connection here on the East Coast.
I offered, but I think because they got Scump out in LA, probably not the best. New York to LA, kind of opposites of the country. But I'm hoping that OG can force this to a game 11.
Oh yeah, I think everybody out there wants to see a game 11. I mean, going through the predictions, game 11 was actually realistically obtainable. Both these teams have different strengths, and it looked like they matched up really well given, I mean, we're playing every map, but it looks like compLexity just able to capitalize on that CTF. And once again, continuing with the theme, they haven't lost the CTF throughout this entire tournament. So compLexity just going into this, they've already put themselves in a great position in going into the series.
Well, I ask you for your predictions before the match kicked off.
Yeah.
We are 2 for 7 so far.
This is not bad.
2 for 7. Not the worst ratio. Definitely not the best ratio. And the game is beginning once again. No switching sides, so it must have just been a class change. Okay. We'll see what are they bringing to the table.
Faster
Attacking
streaks.
first is going to be OpTic Gaming. The map raid, game type, search and destroy. Competitive rules, it's the 1st to 6, and we're on board with Scumbag Big Timer.
So now, of course, raid, search and destroy snipers play a big part. There are a lot of different angles you get, especially early on in the round. Is Big T going to be okay? It's getting a little scared there if he's going to peek mid, because that's exactly where John was running. John's going to spot one player in the pillars, looks for the other, turns around, go for this shot, connects with some hit markers. JCap able to clean up the kill. 1-for-1 trade favors the offense every time, but Merc able to find Rambo as well as Aches. Clayster last one alive. OpTic making quick work in that first round.
Yeah, Clay was able to take out JCap here before your round and a kill cam, but Scump right there to trade. Great aggression, and props to Merc, who picked up the 2-piece real quick in the middle of that round.
John was able to get first blood as he just had a solid push going into the rectangle, but as he got traded off, just the compLexity players peeked out of their positions as OpTic Gaming, once again, a very quick round. But now they find themselves on offense. We'll see what compLexity can do as Aches has a sniper. Rambo with first blood takes out Big T.
Yo, Rambo challenging Big T, and I missed it, man. I'm sorry, boys. We're going to see Scumpy, last man with an angle into this ring for OpTic as his teammates are trying to rotate into position. You got JCap, who's thinking about going down the mid. And the scary part here for Scump is he's watching low in the ring, but at any point, someone could jump behind him. No one has his flank. And look at the top of your mini-map. Rambo should see the player in transition.
Okay, I think Rambo, yeah, he did spot him, so he's just going to flank around. We'll get an easy kill here onto Merc, so that makes it down to a 3-on-2. compLexity with the bomb down, of course. Time is ticking. Rambo finds one more hipfire, connects onto JCap. All up to Scump in a 1-on-3, and because he's going all the way around to try to fire Rambo, It's going to take a lot of time off that bomb timer. It's looking like compLexity will take their first offensive round.
Yeah, Scump, even if he gets the kill here, no time.
But, I mean, he could keep a streak progression, not much, I guess. But
he just saw Rambo, and he is dipping out of there, but Ray's too fast is going to chase him down.
Get ready for the next one.
Let's take a look at it again in the round any kill cam. They spot each other. Rambo goes for the knife. And
good movement, though, by Ray.
It was very quick getting there. Scump tried to dip out as quickly as he could, but Rambo just a little bit quicker. So both teams win their first offensive round. And let's see, I really want to see some sniper action. I feel like you could get a lot of done with the sniper, whether you're peeking mid, peeking pool, or peeking raid. There's so many different angles you could get on this map, that even cross map from like pool stairs to in the center raid. A lot of different stuff you could do with a sniper rifle.
Clayster not with a sniper this round. He's going to go back to his M8. John peeking from the pillars once again. And I'm waiting to see who's going to make the first move. Clay's going to spot him, but Merc is going to take down Aches to open things up for OpTic Gaming over on poolside.
Yeah, Aches trying to be aggressive there. And so both rounds we've seen on defense for compLexity, they send John right up the middle of the map, which I think he's pretty confident with Clayster watching over his shoulder. But John, he's going to back up. They're going to try to rethink this round as OpTic Gaming, they're going to be attacking the A bomb site, but you also got JCap lurking over near the pillar side of the map. Let's see how compLexity respond. Clayster finds JCap, so that makes things a bit easier as now all three OpTic Gaming members are at the A bomb site.
Bomb being planted as well by big timer Rambo Ray. Going to be closest to that bomb site, and Rambo could get a pick. Actually, there is a player, that's Merc, who's going to be behind the head glitch. Will Rambo be able to get eyes on him?
And he's also one kill away from that RCXD card, which, you know, it is a pretty useful score streak. We'll find one in the pool. There you go, headshot onto Merc, as now here comes the retake from compLexity. Last one live is going to be big timer. He gets taken down by John. Successful retake from compLexity. They're going to give the defuse to Rambo, who's getting pretty close to his streaks. And of course, OpTic Gaming are going to see this. They're going to want to try to take out Rambo as quickly as they can.
Good point there, that the opponents see exactly your progression as he's going to get the defuse. So, Clayster, round-ending kill cam up top. This is the secret for Cole, man. If you can get John and Clay to just work together, John getting the up-close kills, Clay doing the damage from afar, you're going to have success for compLexity. On the other end, what's the secret to success here for OpTic Gaming? Who needs to go big?
I feel like they all just need to bring out the aggression we saw from them in round number 1. That seemed to work out really well. I mean, we're not too far into the game, only round 4 here, but I really like seeing that push. And Merc, he's got a big job to do here. He's going to spot the compLexity players pushing towards the smoke. Goes down on the bomb site, not too effective, as you could just see right under it, kind of a bad exploding path for it, but Merc gets taken out first blood coming in from John.
Yeah, John's going to survive the shots coming in as
Rambo
well.
gets the
Rambo
plan
gets the plan off. So, great start again for compLexity. OpTic trying to figure out how to get back into this site. And you're going to see the first pick opportunity from Scump. And Scump did see that player out in the water. He's going to call that out, but you know the protections here. Big timer is going to be able to finish John. Shots from above. Big T's going to be looking up for a challenge. And they're baiting out a challenger, but unfortunately no one is watching the flank. Big damage ready to be done is Clayster.
Man, this is not looking good for OpTic Gaming. Not only do you have Ray, who got the bomb plant in the round, working on streaks, but now Clayster so close to his RCXD car as well. As Scump, he gets taken down. Rambo's got to have a Hellstorm or something. Maybe even the Lightning Strike. We got to take a look at him starting into the next round, but in the round-ending kill cam, as he runs around, of course, when you're in the water, even though you are a super soldier, you can't really swim too well. So you move a lot slower.
It's the one thing that can slow you down in this game. Agua. All right, back over to OpTic Gaming. This time on the attack. They're starting to unravel here. And let's go to Rambo Ray, show you those streaks. Rambo fully streaked out, man. And, of course, this is kind of like having 4 streaks because you get the ping from your Lightning Strike even if you decide not to drop the bombs.
And we've seen time and time again where players use the ping one round and then use the Lightning Strike in another round. They're just common places where you could just send that Lightning Strike on down. And it looks like he's going to use his first streak here. It's going to be the RCXD car. Merc will find first blood on the John, but he gets taken out almost immediately by Aches. And now Rambo's just going to do some scouting with the car.
And there is another pick going down. It's all up to Scump and Big T. I think Scump just saw the car. Rambo probably
Rambo's going to die. They know that Rambo can't do anything on the map because he's got the car out. He's in the laptop. So Big T on the flank. Oh, I think he just got spotted by Rambo.
Rambo.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
That could have gone way differently.
Get ready for the next round.
If that car was out for just a little bit longer. Big T checks, but didn't see Ray, who is laying on the grass prone. He runs out. MP7 to the back. Doesn't get much easier than that.
This is where we see Rambo go big, time and time again, when his team is about to win, when he's on that map point. That's when Rambo's like, okay, guys, it's time for me to take over. He's got streaks to call in. He's dominating the game. Take a look at that, 7-1, followed closely by Clayster at 5-1. As that's going to be OpTic Gaming on defense. They need to start putting rounds together, and you want to take out Rambo. There you go. No streaks available to use this round. OpTic Gaming can play a little bit safer.
And Rambo, of course, the only other player out on the West Coast with Scumpy. The only 2 players with a 4-bar on this host. So that's kind of a big kill. Clayster, last man standing here for Cole. Big round already for OpTic Gaming. Merc is just going to run right in front of Clay, who is now on a 5 streak. Clay's going to get his RC car, and Scump will chase him down with the M8. So you got 4 score streaks available on this compLexity lineup.
I think Rambo used his car.
Yeah, sorry, 3.
But Scump here in the round, and he kill cam gets the wall bang, and that was a really good round from OpTic Gaming. Getting that early pick on Rambo, of course, was key because he couldn't use the Hellstorm or the Lightning Strike in the round, so they were able to play wherever they wanted. Now they got to be a little bit careful, and I'm not sure how Rambo wants to use his streaks. Does he want to use them defensively? Maybe use the ping on defense. On offense, use the Lightning Strike or the Hellstorm? We'll see when he decides to do it, but early needs coming in. This time around, Big T's got flak jacket on, so it won't do too much damage.
And this isn't the worst thing for Big T to take that nade. They're going to think there's pressure down the middle, but this is a 3-man push over to A. Big Timer kind of in charge of watching the flank, and it's so tough as there's so many angles to watch, but he does catch Clay in transition. Another player down the middle. Big Timer could get the 3. This is the 3rd kill available and won't be able to pick that up. So 2-on-2 now as JCap is planning. Will they be able to hold?
And John's going to peek from the basketball courts. It looks like him and Rambo are going to be able to set up a pretty solid push, maybe even be able to catch out JCap as these players are just going to back down. Here comes Rambo on the push. Does not have dexterity, so he does not want to be climbing here. Finds one under the pool building. Gets taken down by Scump. John, last one alive. As OpTic Gaming, they're looking pretty good as Scump starting to work towards streaks.
It's JCap, though, and your round-ending kill cam couldn't get to him in time. Here it is, though, one more time. JCap and Scump, 2v2 versus Rambo and John. And here's John getting picked apart. Nice shots from the M8.
Yeah,
the chat was saying that OpTic Gaming's already done, that Cole has won. I don't think that's true. I think OpTic Gaming can totally bring this back.
They just won 2 rounds in a row, even with streaks. So compLexity haven't really been able to put these streaks to good use. They're just trying to win off their preset strategies. Now they're going to be working over towards the B-bomb site. I fully expect to see Rambo sit back, use a Hellstorm, use a Lightning Strike, do something to try to get your team an early lead here. But watch out from the OpTic Gaming player pushing right through the middle of the map. It's going to be JCap finds first blood on the Clayster, looking for the second up top. Can't pick up the kill. In the meantime, that's going to be John and Pat picking up kills. So 3-on-2 situation favoring compLexity. But that's what you got to see from OpTic Gaming when you're facing streaks. You got to turn up some aggression.
And Scumpy just put some shots in John, who is stuck in the middle of the ring. But Rambo calls, it's time to rotate, boys. Back it up. And bye, Rambo is making some moves here. Hellstorm.
Wrong person to go for.
That tree, man, that tree is not going to give you any kills. Nice job by OpTic to survive through the streak, but now it's all up to Scump in a 1v3 after losing his teammate. Can Scump get the finish here? You know there's going to be pressure coming to mid. And he is going to dip out right before John's able to spot him.
Well, John gets even more shots into him as Rambo's going for the bomb plant. Scump could have challenged her, but you really need to kill Scump because he's starting to progress towards some more streaks, and that's why I really want Rambo to take out. Obviously, he had no idea that Scump was the player in your back laundry, but here comes Scump. A 1-on-2 retake scenario. You see where the 2 players are located for compLexity near the pool building. Don't know if it's up top or down low. Regardless, here comes Scump. Peeks,
Rambo goes down. This is doable now.
John's got to watch his staircase, and I think Scump knows. I think Scump has a good idea that John set up top here. Oh, and he turns around at the worst time. Oh, John wins it!
John is going to burst him right to the chest. The single burst, it looks like. Let's watch it one more time from John's perspective.
That was pretty lucky. He just goes in, checks the bomb. As soon as he turns around, that's when Scump gets a sight on him. John with a bit lucky hit fire there. Could have easily been a round win for OpTic.
That was a huge round for compLexity. Tournament point for Cole. They still got streaks. Lightning strike available from Rambo Ray. And they're on the defensive end. And Rambo is going to open up with a headshot on J-Cap. It's going to be another one down as Clayster gets a pick. 2 players left. It's all down to Big Timer and Merc now. There's one from Merc. Merc getting tagged up from the side. Big Timer not there, able to help. And that is going to be a grenade kill coming in from John. Last man standing. Big Timer in the 1v3. This is a terrible situation. Bomb down as well. He's going to have to slay his way to that bomb and then desperately try and get it down or go for all 3 kills.
All right, let's see if he can make it happen. 50 seconds remaining. I think he may have just gotten spotted there by John, but they're going to meet up here. Big T gets taken down, and there you have it, Puckett. compLexity, they're going to take Search and Destroy on Raid, and they will be our champions.
compLexity, your Black Ops 2 Throwback champions here at MLG. Playing with a pickup roster. They added Rambo to replace TP. They brought in John to replace Crim6. Clayster and Aches playing incredible throughout, and they are able to wrap OpTic up after just 8 games. 6-8, your final score. Rambo Ray leading the charge again, 9-5. He was kind of the hero in S&D tonight.
Yeah, Rambo coming out of retirement, comes back, wins the tournament. Really good performance by him. Of course, the catalyst in that Search and Destroy. Got those score streaks early on, even though that Hellstorm missile wasn't too effective. Definitely forced OpTic Gaming's hand. You saw them being a bit overly aggressive once they knew Rambo had those streaks, and compLexity able to take it after that.
Guys, I had a great time doing this tournament. I hope you guys had a phenomenal time tuning in. compLexity is going to take the title, the $3,500 that goes along with it. OpTic Gaming, for their efforts, will be taking home $1,500 as we separate that $5,000 prize pool. But this has been fun, man, and I hope to do more stuff like this. It was just kind of the perfect timing. We were in between Pro League seasons for Advanced Warfare. Seems a lot of interest from the community is there as well. So if you guys want to see more, let me know. Do you want to see more Black Ops 2? Do you want to see a Ghost Throwback tournament? I don't know if anyone still has Black Ops 1 disc available. Honestly, though, I love Black Ops 2. I would cast this every weekend.
Yeah, and because I don't really know when I'm going to be able to cast again because I don't know anything about Advanced Warfare.
We can teach you. We got Mr. X. We'll go to you, Mr. X's training school.
But this was a lot of fun for me as well because I haven't casted in quite some time. I know I was a little bit rusty. I hope you guys enjoyed as you used to back in the day. And I really got to give props to not only compLexity, but also the guys from OpTic Gaming. They put on quite a show, especially Big Timer, who also came out of retirement to play in this.
This was absolutely awesome. We hope to see the old ones back for the new game, Black Ops 3. There's a lot of buzz. It's going to be seen at E3 next week. It all kicks off on Monday. I'm sending Maven out there. I'm sending Mr. X out there to check it out. Make sure to stay tuned to the ESR. We have all your E3 coverage kicking off on Monday. That's going to begin with our 3 p.m. shows. For this weekend, though, there's no Saturday show. You can watch from the player perspectives as they play in the UMG 2K. Sunday, though, we got the 5K coverage with Jack and Chance. Going to be your casters for that one. That should be a great night of games. For now, though, we're signing off. Thank you guys for tuning in. This was a freaking blast. compLexity, your champions. OpTic Gaming, your running up squad as we had the 8-man invitational. More to come from MLG.tv. If you don't already follow us on Twitter, do it now at MLG. We'll see you next time.